everyone's got their own way of dealing with like, you know, negative comments and people that, you know, just be hating for no reason. How do you deal with that? How's the experience been?
All right, so it is from him and Embreigh's relationship. Him and Embreigh were actually, I don't know if you guys
Wait,
knew that,
what?
Are you for real? Yeah, Brendan,
You and your homie?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Being famous in school, like you and Embreigh, bro, y'all are the it couple. How's that going?
I'm not gonna lie, like we recently went through a.
Welcome back to a brand new episode, okay? We have a special guest here, okay? He's been flooding the For You page with Embreigh and him, you know the
I can't get
name.
this guy off my For You page.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
You know who he is, okay? We got the one, the only Cesar Mendoza.
Caesar.
What's good?
Is it Caesar with a Z or an S?
S, bro. Gotta be an S.
All right, bet that's
Caesar. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we dive into this little series we got planned, okay? We're gonna ask you guys, okay? Drop your thoughts. Go like the video right now. Smash that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, okay? And subscribe, okay? Press that subscribe button. You don't want to miss another exclusive interview.
Turn on the notifications.
Yes, sir.
That too.
Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss an episode, guys.
Like,
please.
Oh yeah.
Please don't leave them off. Please don't leave them off, please.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna be doing the lie detector test with Caesar, and we're not gonna do that to him today. We're not gonna do that to him today.
All right, bro.
Yeah. No, but getting right into it, bro. Like, how you been? Like, you good?
I've been good, bro. Like, I love being out here in Cali. Like, Indiana is not the same, bro.
Really?
Like, being out here is just so, like, I don't know, like, influencer. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just like we in the studio, bro. We in here. And, like, Indiana, bro, it's just, like, boring school.
I feel that.
Damn.
I feel
Are you
that.
still in school or?
Yeah, public school, yeah, still.
What?
Public school.
I know, bro. I got to go
That's
online next year.
Yo, that's crazy.
bro.
We gotta go into that low key, cause like that's interesting.
What's it like being in public school, as like famous as you are? Because when I was in public school, I stopped going to public school in 6th grade.
Yeah.
I had like 30,000 followers.
Yeah.
And can you stop touching my head?
Yo, what's
bro?
going on? What's going on here?
Can you stop touching
What's
my
going
head?
on, bro?
All right, bro. Tonight I'm shaving your head off while you're sleeping. That would be such a good bit.
That would.
Please
be.
don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
Yo,
please
guys,
don't do
one
that.
like and we'll shave Cole's head.
Chill. Do not hit that like button.
Genuinely, this video gets 5,000 likes. We'll put it a bit in the podcast episode. We're gonna shave his head while he's
Down the
sleeping.
middle.
He's not gonna worry about it. He's gonna have mouth tape on too. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna.
All right, bro. Clowning me because I like to nasal breathe, bro. That's crazy.
No, that's okay though. That's okay.
But anyways,
mental clarity, guys.
Yeah.
as we were saying, I stopped going to school, public school, 6th grade. I wasn't even that popular, and that was absolute no go.
Yeah,
so what's
bro.
that like for you?
I don't know, like public school. If I'm gonna be real, like there's trolls, bro. There's trolls everywhere you go. You feel me? So school, like itself, obviously is gonna be full of trolls because people are, I guess I would say, like more used to me because I'm around them more. You know, like when you meet somebody that's like famous, you're like, oh shit, like that's them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I feel like now it's kind of like they're used to me, so it's just like
Yeah.
you feel me? It's just trolling, but I mean I still got like set friends and stuff. So yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. As long as you have like
Your friend group.
a good
Yeah, my
circle of
friend group,
friends,
yeah.
like your
Yeah,
solid
of course,
friends.
of course.
No, definitely. No, but like speaking of like being famous in school, like you and Embreigh, bro, y'all are the it couple. How's that going?
I'm not gonna lie, like we recently went through a breakup, bro.
For real?
Wait,
is
yeah.
this public information yet?
It's not
Or
public
is this the-
information yet. This is
Yo,
the job.
Wait, what?
So
My bad.
I mean, it's just like the distance. Like we just couldn't manage that. I mean, I feel like I still do like her. Like you know, like she's really pretty. Got a good personality. You know, like but our communication kind of just wasn't there. So yeah, distance just hard to manage. I feel like everybody should understand that in a way that distance can be hard. But of course,
100%, dude. How are you doing? Like, are you okay?
yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, bro. Hey, man, that's good.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Is you guys were long distance?
Yeah, long distance. Yeah.
So like, how often were you guys like seeing each other?
I mean, basically, almost like every like event we would see each other. But
Yeah, that's
there
tough.
was one point where she went to Florida like by herself, and I'm sure a lot of y'all maybe seen the video of me like surprising her and stuff. So, yeah, that was like when I just saw her when it was just like, oh, our time. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, she's got to focus on like the Glow House, all her event stuff. So
Yeah.
it was just our time.
That's tough though.
Yeah.
No, you wish her the best. That's good.
It sounds like you're taking it well too.
Yeah.
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 That's cool, bro.
I always wish her the best too. So
That's awesome.
Dang.
yeah.
This leads into our our next question was, do you date to marry?
Ooh, there it goes. So
Hometown hero. He knows.
I mean, yeah, like of course, I feel like that should always be like the genuine interest when it comes to being with a girl, you know, like dating to married, that should always be a thought process. In order for a relationship to always work out, I feel like you should focus on the future more, like really envision it. Like, is this the girl I want to be with, you know? So that's how I feel about it. Yeah, for sure. I date to marry.
That's a good ass answer, bro.
Very, very good answer.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. For
love it,
sure.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Let's talk honestly. Men don't open up about their mental health nearly enough. Society tells us to keep quiet, stay strong, and push through. Millions of men are struggling, and most don't get the help they deserve. BetterHelp is a platform I am proud to share with you. BetterHelp connects you with over 35,000 licensed therapists online, on your own schedule and from the comfort of your own home.
With over 5 million people served and a 4.9 star rating from more than 1.7 million App Store reviews, it's clear that BetterHelp is making mental health support more accessible.
You can switch therapists anytime, and the best part is there's no waiting room and no commute. So if you're carrying something heavy, talk to someone. Try BetterHelp.
Brayden, what's wrong?
Honestly, man, I've just been kind of sad. I've actually been using BetterHelp. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a variety of experience. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/brocode. That's betterhelp.com/brocode.
Yeah, me personally, I date to marry, but yeah, dating is just outdated for me. So
Yeah.
looks like
This guy.
yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic, guys.
Damn.
I'm a hopeless romantic, guys. I'll never find
Dang.
love.
So like, what's the last thing you texted Embreigh?
I mean, the last thing I texted
Are y'all
her,
still on good terms and stuff?
Yeah, of course. We're still on good terms. Like, there's no arguments going on or anything. So that's the good thing about it. It was basically just like about her.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Wait, so like y'all were all in one big friend group, right?
Yeah.
Like with a ton of people. I remember all like
Yep.
seeing y'all run my For You page for like
Yeah,
a
yes,
solid
sir.
3 months, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you like still like talk to everyone in the friend group?
Oh
It's
yeah, of course. Like, I feel like with my friend group, there's not really a way for us to like break apart from each other. I mean, of course, there's drama here and there. Like, everybody should know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it kind of just comes with like, I guess like honestly, okay, if I'm gonna be honest, a relationship can break apart a friend group, and I feel like everyone understands that. Like,
100%.
if you're in a relationship and they're in that friend group and y'all break up, it's gonna be like awkward a little bit. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I feel like-
dude. Oh my gosh, I've been there, bro.
yes, bro, I swear. But
Dude,
like,
what happened with you?
Well, not to take away from his story. Since you asked,
I'm genuinely just curious.
no, yeah, I went through a period where, like, when I was like 14, like 13 to like 15. You remember this? Like, we were all in the same friend group, and me and her were like kind of off and on, and like everyone like wanted her, so it was like I kind of eventually lost everybody that I was friends with because they like kind of like
chose her.
yeah, and it was kind of really weird. So continue your story, bro.
so yeah, basically, I feel like there wouldn't be any awkward tension with that though, because we are on good terms. But
Well, you probably have a lot realer of a friend group than I
Yeah.
did back then. So.
see, I disagree with that. It's like, yeah. So basically, I mean, our friend group, we're all pretty tight. We all get along. That's a good thing that we can stay bonded like that. So yeah, for sure.
That's
That's
good
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing for sure.
Wait, so, are you in the glow house or what's the
No.
deal?
Wait, I actually am very curious too. Are you in the glow house?
No, the Glow House. Okay, so the Glow House is more like just all girls based. But like, I mean, with
That's what
me,
I
like-
thought. I was like,
yeah. With like me, I guess like when I was with Embreigh, I mean, it was like considered. I mean, you can kind of consider it, yeah, but like, I wasn't like in it. Like, if they were to name off Glow House members, they wouldn't name off Cesar Mendoza. So,
Okay.
you feel me? Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
I guess
Okay,
so.
that clears it up.
That's tough.
Yeah.
You have a couple other friends in the Gold House, right?
Yeah.
Like Brandon, are you still close with him?
Yeah.
Bro, we freestyled with him when we first met him, bro. Yeah, that was tough.
And he's tough at it.
Low-key, he's buns, but like that's okay, bro.
Damn, buddy. Damn,
Bro,
buddy.
no, it's great for effort.
It's
I'm
okay.
dead. That's fine.
Loki's fun.
Yo, we all gotta hit a freestyle.
Yo, we
We all gotta
should.
hit a
We
freestyle.
should.
Yo,
bro.
we should hit a little freestyle.
Not on the podcast.
Oh.
This will be something offline, so you guys might have to pay for that.
Exclusive.
Yes.
So how long have you been doing social media?
Social media. I mean, I'd say like 3 years was when I like first like I guess blew up. I wouldn't say I blew up, but like I gained a little bit
Traction.
of clout. Yeah, attraction. There you go. attraction from a beach video. It was low-key like booty, I'm not gonna lie. Like it wasn't a tough video. I don't know how.
What was it? Was it just like
a thirst trap, bro? Literally just a thirst trap. I was sitting in my chair just thirst trapping, doing my thing, you know, but somehow it blew up, bro. And then I just kept consistently posting. But my sister was like previously like a little bit famous by that. She had like 260K. She would just post like, I don't even know what she posted. I forgot, to be honest. But she like posted me one time, and then I was like low-key getting hyped up in the comments. I was like, damn, I'm feeling myself. Let me lock in real quick. So then, yeah, that's basically how it happened. I started posting on my account. Shit blew up. I was like, valid. So yeah.
okay? And then you've just kind of just been like posting, and clearly going up ever since then.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I remember, like probably like 6 months ago, I first started seeing like you and like that whole like group of people on my For You page. And,
Yeah.
like ever since then, it's just like every time I get on TikTok.
Or that's that one party that everyone went to, bro.
How did?
Yeah, the 1 million party with Kenzie's 1 million party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how did that friend group form online? That
Okay, so basically, it was that like party. Everyone was kind of, we all stayed in the same hotel besides me, bro. Oh, gosh. I didn't stay there, bro, so I couldn't get that good bond that they were getting in, and I left a day earlier. So
Damn.
I wasn't involved in the group chat at first, I'm not gonna lie. And then me and Embreigh, like, you know, we're like talking and stuff, and then eventually I got like my involvement in the group.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's basically how that formed.
That's
and
tough.
Embreigh and like Jafia, I'm pretty sure we're like pretty tight before that.
okay, so then y'all just started filming together, and then
Yeah.
it was raps after that.
It was raps after that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, bro.
That's tough. That's tough. Do you like? How do you? I have to ask this question because I ask everyone this question, especially since this is like our first conversation.
Yeah.
But with social media, there comes a lot of love and there comes a lot of hate,
Yeah.
and everyone's got their own way of dealing with like negative comments and people that
Yeah.
just be hating for no reason. How do you deal with that? How's the experience been?
All right. So when I first started, that's when it was getting the worst, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would say in person when I first started, I probably was one of the biggest catfishes. Like straight shit, bro. Because I was posting only in dark lighting. Everybody knew me as the dark lighting king, literally. So that's how that was. And it was looking crazy. Nah, bro, it was ass because I was just getting called out, bro. Like, I first started getting called out at the 1 million party, bro. I like took the Getty images, and they were like, bro, this dude, hell nah. So I was like, shit, I gotta start posting in bright lighting. So I started doing that, and that kind of gained my confidence with that a little bit, because those hate comments, yeah, of course, they're gonna get to you. No one you can't just say, oh, push those out of the way and move on to the next. Nah, like,
Yeah.
it comes, bro. Like, you gotta just learn to accept it, bro. Learn how to just be like, bro, I'm me.
Yeah.
I'm doing myself, so.
People are gonna say what they're gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
Cody. Cody is me, dude.
Cody's me. And that just flipped a switch in me, and when I was like,
Watch this.
Watch
Okay.
this.
Watch this. I also see everybody always constantly asking for a hair tutorial in your comments.
Bro, like low key, like what is the tutorial, bro?
Well, first, before you give it the tutorial, I gotta ask, what is this hairstyle called?
Caesar cut.
Damn.
I'm gonna name it after me, bro, because I ain't never seen nobody with this kind of hair. I'm not gonna lie. So I had to name it after me.
Like, that's low-key what Braden thinks his hair looks like.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to have it look like that, yes.
Braden wants the
so-
Caesar cut.
It's a big gatekeep, I'm not gonna lie, but I could leak it a little bit. So basically, you get out the shower, right? Wet hair dripping. You get the towel, calm little scrunches. Don't do no aggressive stuff. Calm little scrunches.
Okay.
Just to add like a little bit of waviness.
Okay.
And then texture powder, but I can't leak the one I use. I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to say,
I'm keeping that
I
DL.
feel like
I
the
low-key-
secret sauce is texture powder.
It is,
Wait,
bro.
how could I get my hair from this to that? Like, do I grow out the
Well,
sides?
first of all, your
Like-
hair's not long enough.
Yeah, grow out the sides. I'm not gonna lie.
so am I
have
gonna
to-
look chopped for a little bit? Like,
On the
Well,
process?
I think
nah.
because his hair, it looks all like equal length. So like, you might have to buzz your head and start fresh.
hell no.
Would you ever buzz your hair?
Is that what
Did you ever get a buzz cut?
I like what's the word for it? I like thought about it last year during summer, bro, and then I was like, I tried the filter on. I was like, shit. Hell nah.
No.
Can we get a forehead reveal real quick?
Yeah, I got you. Nothing too crazy.
You could so
rock a buzz,
bro. Hell nah.
you could so rock
The buzz filter was not
wait,
it,
can
bro.
I do it? Can I do it or no?
Yo, put the hair down. Pack it up.
Yikes! Yikes!
Damn, fuck, I'm chopped.
No, bro, you got that. You got that.
Yeah, rock the buzz.
Hell
Go
no.
for it.
I think you can do it. Confidence is really key. So
Nah, bro.
You're cooked, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
shit
mean,
is-
you're rocking the buzz. How you liking the buzz?
That's a great question.
You feel aerodynamic?
Here's the thing, is I had this conversation earlier with Jiggy and Gio. The thing is, online at first it was like I don't know if you ever saw, but I did like the blue with like the tiger
I know, yeah, I
stripes.
know what you're talking about, yeah.
Absolute. Listen, in person, everywhere I went, everyone was complimenting my hair. Your hair's like, am I wrong?
Yeah, no.
Everybody was like, random people like, oh, your hair looks dope. Your hair's sick. Where'd you
The
get
old
that
white
done?"
ladies, bro.
Yeah,
Beverly
they were
Hills.
feeling on me.
Dude.
Yo, remember when those 4? What would you even call them? And they weren't
Mommies?
even cougars. They were like,
Gills?
yeah, like something like that.
These
They
4.
walked up to me and they were just like touching my head and they were like,
Who's dead ass
You're so beautiful.
"Yeah,
They're
you're so beautiful." Like, not,
And
not
then
to
they
brag
were
on
talking
myself.
about how these were their streets and like they ran these streets and how they've been running them up and down. Since
what
they
I
were
was saying-
17 years old.
But what I was saying is basically, I got the buzz cut. Everyone hated it. I went to Rolling Loud. People clipped me. There were 2 posts that got over 1 million likes.
Pop it up, please. Pop. Whoever's editing this, pop it up.
Bro, I looked so chopped. I literally was like it was.
I have those pictures too, bro. Don't worry, don't worry.
No, but bro, like you couldn't look as bad as me if you tried. Like it was. You can just look it up. We can talk about it
Bro,
later.
you're acting like
So that happened, and then it kind of faded, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do blonde. So then I dyed my hair platinum blonde.
Okay.
The buzz cut. The whole internet loved it. Everyone's like, yay, finally he looks good again, blah, blah, blah. They're glazing me now after they were just like, straight 2 weeks of like absolute, yeah, like literal like. What is wrong with y'all? Like, I genuinely will never forgive you guys for that. I thought I was doing something that was so tough. I'm not even gonna speak on that, but I did the blonde. People were like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, you look good. And then I started growing it out, and everyone in my comments is like, grow it out. What are you doing? Like, grow it out, grow it out, grow it out. And so I started growing it out, and I was like, I need to get a lot of opinions, like, because at the end of the day, I make my own decisions.
Yeah.
But like, I just like to ask, because like, not
yeah.
that I care about your opinion, but I care about your opinion. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
God, that's all I was about to say.
But I was like, I asked everyone online, like my supporters.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you guys think? Should I grow it out, keep the buzz? And they're all like, grow it out, grow it out. And there's like, it's like 40-60. Like 40% like buzz, 60% like grow it out. And so everyone was telling me grow it out basically. But I asked, I was asking a bunch of people on Snapchat, like people that I know,
Yeah.
like girls that I know. And I was like, what do you think I should do?
Don't chop it, little bro. Don't chop it.
And they were all like, you genuinely look so much better with the buzz. Like, just don't grow your hair out. And so I was like, all right, bet. That's all I need to hear. So first episode we shot this morning, I was like, hey, where's your clippers? And I went outside and I just
That's dope.
took it all off.
That's dubs.
But yeah, that was like a buzz cut trauma dump. Sorry guys.
Oh, good.
But yeah, that's my story.
Trauma dump. That's my. Bro, so Cesar, when are you getting your buzz?
Can't, bro. I literally can't. Like, I feel like I'd be nerfed.
Yeah.
Dang.
I know,
What?
bro.
Okay. When and why did we throw the braces on?
Okay, so
Curious.
honestly, I've had this like question a lot in my comments. So it was mainly my overbite and my bottom teeth. Like my bottom teeth were low key like chopped. So I was like, shit, I gotta fix something.
You
bro.
have an over?
Yeah.
I
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
mean, I couldn't
I'm
tell.
not gonna lie, but yeah, I have an overbite. That was like the main focus. But I also wanted to fix my bottom teeth out because my top teeth were pretty good, but just to
So this
straighten out
guy's
a little bit better.
After this guy's done with his braces treatment, he's literally gonna be like unstoppable.
Like that ass. Like
This
ref
jawline
needs
is gonna be so
nerf him,
sharp.
bro.
It's gonna be even sharper, bro.
I heard that like braces like help your jawline.
Bro, hey, that's how literally I had braces for 5 years, bro, and like I broke. Well,
Alright,
after
bro,
I
we
broke
broke your jaw and had jaw reconstruction.
Okay, I did not have jaw reconstructive.
Well, they
surgery.
put it back together real nice.
No, they didn't. They
Yeah,
just
they
put they put braces in my mouth with
And
rubber
they
bands.
put it
and,
back together real nice. Okay.
Like, okay, yeah, whatever he says.
Let
But,
me
like,
see your
trying to
jaw.
get-
Let
I'm
me
trying
see
to
your
get those
7-year-old
up and down
jawline.
ones.
Yeah. See, look, that's got to be artificially enhanced.
I mean, technically it was through braces.
Yeah.
So like, bro, your dead ass like gonna be like.
You're
not
so
there.
perfect.
That's
baby.
not fair, Dad. Why couldn't you give? Why?
I'm trying to get those rubber bands, but I feel like that's gonna help my bite more than like
It
these,
will,
like-
bro. That's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
change your
they'll
entire
definitely
jaw,
give
bro.
you. They'll
Yeah.
definitely give you rubber bands later down the line. How long?
Or
you
like the
have for?
power chains, bro. Oh my god.
Oh,
the
yeah,
power
they'll-
chains. I heard those are hella aura.
Yeah. Hella aura.
So I guess we'll have to see, bro.
Yeah, bro, they're hella aura, bro. Yeah. Wait,
me
so
personally, I didn't.
you got him on a month ago, you said?
Yeah, about a month ago.
How long
Bracelet.
do you have to have him on for?
2 years, bro.
It's gonna fly by though. Trust.
Yeah,
Nah,
hopefully.
genuinely, I got mine off not too
Hopefully,
long
bro.
ago. I literally got mine off not too long ago, and like it feels like forever.
When you get them off, does like your teeth feel like slimy? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Ew, bro.
And
They're
they're
slimy.
Your
They
teeth are
just feel like how they're supposed to feel.
your teeth are also hella white when you get them off, bro.
Yeah.
At least.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just because like it's an optical thing. So like when you're seeing it, you know, you feel it on your you have that in your mouth for 2 years, bro. You're gonna it's
Yeah.
gonna feel weird when you get them off.
Yeah.
Pause. Chill out, bro. I saw the way you looked, bro. Chill.
Chill.
You're crazy, bro.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But like swinging it back to like the friend group thing, I saw some drama going on my For You page with Brennan. Not that I'm like curious. The viewers are curious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not invested.
I'm curious.
I'm not invested in that like 14-year-old drama, but like the viewers are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
that's why I'm asking. But Brennan and Presley, I saw they had a breakup.
Yeah, breakup.
Like what is that?
Oh my gosh.
What's that breakup? Wait, what is that?
Okay, so that originated from him and Embreigh's relationship. Him and Embreigh were actually dating. I don't know if you guys knew that, but-
What? Are you for real?
Yeah, Brendan,
you and your homie?
dating.
yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Brendan and Embreigh had a relationship. They went through their stuff, and then Brendan dropped like his like breakup video.
Okay.
And he didn't even, I guess he didn't even mean to say that. And like it just like slipped out, so he just kept it as a
Breakup.
joke. Cause hella people were talking about it, bro. So
Breakup.
so yeah, but nah, Brendan's chill. But Brendan's chill. It's just like honestly, I don't know much about their breakup. Like they kept a lot of it private, which is good because you know
Yeah,
people,
of course.
people love to talk. So yeah, they kept most of their stuff private, which is reasonable.
That's
So,
tough.
That's valid.
That's so interesting. I didn't know that. I genuinely had no clue that they dated.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a while ago though. I think so. I like I forgot.
Yo, I'm dead. No, that's tough though. That's tough.
How long have I hate to keep asking these questions because I know how it feels, but like I promise this is my last one. How long have you and Embreigh been broken up for?
Low-key yesterday.
Oh shit.
It was like hella fresh. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
man, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry about that, man.
It's good, bro. It's
Yeah,
good.
sorry
We're doing good.
Damn.
Type.
But no, like I said though, like you know, feelings don't just vanish. Like
Yeah,
of course. It takes
And-
time.
And the fact that you guys
yeah.
are on good
I-
terms is the most important thing.
I'm actually
Yeah.
going through a breakup as well, bro. So I feel the pain.
Yeah, he just recently got into a breakup.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's also like whatever the future holds. I mean, maybe me and Embreigh will be back together in the future. You know, it's just like for right now.
you know what I'm saying? 100%.
Rolling, dude. Yeah.
For real.
And like I said, like there was never like negative stuff in there.
Yeah.
It was all just long distance, hard to manage.
Tough.
I feel that.
Okay.
Would you ever do a long distance relationship?
Depends on the person, situational. But if the person
Well, I think I was asking yes or no.
if the person was worth it, yeah.
If it was like I'm
Like if it was like Sunday
Okay.
Caligaris, like absolutely.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie.
if I'm like meeting you for the first time and we hang out for like a week and then we're like you live in a different state and we're like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But let's say like we're together for a couple months and then you have like some opportunity that takes you away and it's like for a short, it's like a temporary amount of time, even if it's like a couple of years. Let's say it was a college or something. It's like okay, I could deal with that if they were worth it. But yeah, no, I mean long distance. I'm a very like in-person type of person, so I need to be spending time. Like quality time is huge to me.
Well, like
Yeah, quality time is.
I just look at it like this: like if you wanted to, you would. So like if I need to catch a flight like 2 times a month. Like,
Yeah, see, that's like a dangerous way of thinking because like you can't you know if you wanted to you would, but you can't always
That's
do,
valid.
do it.
That's
You know?
valid.
Sometimes it's just not in the cards, especially if you're like as locked in and like motivated and like you have career goals and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
of
It's hard. It's
course.
hard to.
It's hard to
do that.
manage. It's a
It's
lot.
really hard to manage for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But I had one last question about the Glow House. I heard our boy Capri got uninvited from the Glow House party, which was like a big deal. And I just wanted to have you elaborate on that. Do you know anything about that?
I low-key don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like you would maybe think I do, and maybe you think I'm lying, bro. But I actually do not like know anything about that.
Okay, we got a
I
lie
found
detector
out-
test right here, so like you can
bet.
put your hand in it. I'm just
No. So what's it called? No, yeah, I found out about it on TikTok, bro. I heard about it. I like was scrolling about it. It was literally in school when I heard about it. I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy. But yeah, I honestly have no clue about that.
Dang, bro.
Well,
Type
it's
shit.
okay, Capri. I wasn't invited either.
Yeah, me neither. So like.
I actually know exactly what happened, so.
Oh, okay.
kinda
Okay.
crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what happened.
Yes,
I
you
actually,
do.
I'm
You
so.
were literally there when he explained it to us.
Yeah, I forgot.
You
everything.
remember, like, Capri
Forgot
literally
everything
explained it
that
to us.
happened.
Yeah, I forgot everything that happened.
I genuinely did.
Are you going to Paul 2 Reels party?
I am. I'm gonna pop out.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Paul. He invited me.
Hey, I didn't get the invite. So like, hey, send the
I didn't
invite these ways.
I didn't get an invite either, Paul.
These ways? Paul, lock in.
Come on, Paul. Lock in, bro.
Paul, what is you
What the
doing, bro?
heck,
Yo, should we have Paul on the pod?
Yeah,
Is Paul chill?
Paul, bro, Paul's so chill. Like that.
Paul too
He's
chill?
so yeah.
Paul too-
chill.
Paul's too
Paul
chill.
Hella too chill, bro. Hella too chill.
Oh my gosh, Netspend is so cool, guys. I just opened my phone. He's my phone. He's my lock screen. I met him yesterday. Netspend is so cool, guys. Oh my gosh, look how cool he is. Anyway,
Were you hella jolly when you saw him?
I was so bro. My tail was wagging, like straight up. My tail was wagging. It was crazy.
Jolly, bro.
I was
hella
using
jolly.
that. I'm using that.
I was like,
feeling
we were
like,
sitting
bro?
down at the table, and I was like, he's walking towards us at the
feel his
Grove.
aura.
And I was like, trolling him first. I'm like, oh my god, is that Netspend? He walks closer, and I'm like, wait, that's Netspend.
He was like, "That's
Like,
actually."
that's actually Netspend. Wait, holy sh! And I got up, and I was like, what? Yeah, no, it was crazy.
He was so cool. Yeah.
Let's do it, bro.
Why do you look like weird when I do that?
Why are
Like,
you touching me?
Holy.
what you gonna do about it?
Yo, guys,
nothing,
just
bro.
to give you guys a heads up, like we love Cole, but like Cole be on his like.
No,
Cole's
bro.
been on his
Literally
crash
on
out.
his shit, dude.
Literally, Gavin tries to make you feel so weird. Like, if we weren't in
Nah.
front of a camera and I did that, he'd be like, bro, that was so funny, bro. But like, because we're on camera, he's
Would I?
like, tries to aura farm it.
Honestly,
it's so
honestly,
weird.
I
That's
think
not true.
honestly, like I think Cole's trying to aura farm right now. Like that would not happen.
How am I aura farm? I'm being Shalon as fuck, bro. I'm not even being.
This guy's oral farming.
Yeah, this guy's aura farm.
like straight up, he's fixing his hair over here. He's like,
Hey, shit.
I gotta get the edits, bro. I gotta get the edits. Ooh.
Yo,
Man,
hey,
can we
wait,
get a
they should make
podcast
edits
edit?
of us right now. Yo,
Can we
if
please
y'all
get a
seen this, clip
podcast
it, make
edit?
edits. Ready? I'm gonna go first, and then it's gonna go like that.
Oh
I
my
bet.
gosh.
Your turn.
I bet. Ready?
Yo. Oh, yo, the little smirk is crazy, bro. Yo, this is.
bro, Brian, you hop in
Come
here.
in here,
Hit a
come
thirst
here.
trap.
Brian,
Thirst
Brian,
trap.
No,
Bro, hit a
bro,
little
please.
thirst trap for us.
Bro, Brian, you haven't had an on-camera edit since like 4 years ago, bro. Come on, guys. Brian.
Hey, if you're actually editing this and you're a real fan, please add Brian in there. Find some sort of clip and image and add
I
him.
look, you know, an editor that'll do it. I know an editor that'll do it. We gotta get. You got it.
Do you remember like your first edit?
Yeah.
Like seeing your first, well, like not like actually, but like I remember when I saw my first ever edit of like myself, like 6 years ago. I was like, yeah, I'm the man.
I was like, damn, this shit hype.
Huh?
Were you like, damn, this shit hype?
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like I'm really like that guy. Keep in mind, I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And they were editing like some crazy photos of me. Like I was like pineapple hair. Like, hey, I saw a comment though the other day on my TikTok that was like, y'all do realize he kind of pioneered that, right? I was like, oh God, I did.
Low key, yeah.
I really did though. Who had hair that high before me? Who?
That's crazy.
It straight up went like this high, bro. It was like up here, dog.
That's when I was a fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I got you. Come on now.
Bro, it's so crazy because it's so interesting how many people, like even Capri,
Yeah.
and like so many people that I meet that are like new into social media and like new as in like the last like 3 years, who are like, bro, you know what's crazy? Like I actually like used to watch you.
I did, bro. I'm not
And
gonna lie.
I'm like, damn, I feel so old every time people tell me that because I'm like, oh, you used to watch me? Like, oh, that's awesome, but like, damn. But it's like, I'm also not even that old. I've just literally been doing this since I was so little.
That's low-key aura though.
Kinda. I mean, I remember the first day I met him, because we've been working together for like 8 years. 2019. We've been working together for super long. And I remember like, yeah, that's crazy. That's so insane. Yeah, I have been doing this shit for so long. But yeah, sometimes I forget. I'm like, I used to like make YouTube videos and stuff. But
6 years. It's just crazy, bro.
yeah, man, we made some cringy YouTube videos, Brian.
Bro, Loki, like, how do you get started into YouTube, bro? Like, vlogging wise, like,
YouTube's hard.
All right,
bro.
you want me to give you? Want me to give?
I'm
I'm gonna give
tryna-
the viewers the sauce, and I'll give you the sauce.
I bet.
This is what you really need to be consistent and to see sustainable growth. One, locking on short form content. I remember like the craziest growth I've ever seen from YouTube is from shorts. Didn't I
Bro, you went from like 4 to.
I went from like 4 million to 7 million in like 2 months.
Oh wow.
No, I gained 400,000 subscribers
From one
short.
Wow.
Short form content. But before then, before YouTube Shorts was a thing, literally you just gotta find someone. Like I found Brian. We literally just like we were filming every single day, like just
Damn.
grinding.
It's a grind, bro, not
grinding.
gonna lie.
Wait, so
It's
Loki,
so exhausting, bro. I'm surprised I don't have gray hairs.
have you Loki ever like IRL streamed? Or
I just got my backpack yesterday. I'm about to get into that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
wanna hop
Miami
on
next
that.
week to do a IRL
That's hype,
stream.
bro. That's hype.
Wait, are you getting into streaming?
Yeah, I want to get.
Bro, you
I'm
need
getting
to
into
get
streaming.
into streaming.
No,
I
we
know,
should
bro.
ask. Would y'all all be down to run like a stream, bro? Like get an Airbnb
Yes, we
in
all
Los
need to do
Angeles,
a
do like a
stream.
bro
Yeah.
fucking like
Dope.
sleepover, bro.
that should be dope.
Like dead ass. Like that should
Yeah.
be tough.
No,
that would be tough.
IRL stream's tough.
Yo,
Yeah.
let's run that, bro.
But
tough.
but with YouTube,
Yeah.
find someone that you can lock in with, and just like, it's really about. And I hate saying this because I used to be so against it, but people love to see you with a girl. People love to see you.
That's true, bro.
People love to see
That
you
is
with a girl.
so true,
And
bro.
I hate that that's a thing, cause like, yeah, we've been there.
That's like Marlon and Sadie.
Literally.
But I mean,
Marlon is a chick
Marlon's he's just been
need to be
aura
fair.
farming since like.
Yeah, bro. Marlon needs to be nerfed.
I'm not gonna lie.
Me and Marlon do need to be nerfed, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But-
he was like texting me the other day. He was like, bro, like how you get your hair like that? And he's like, I really want to get it like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, nah, like I gotta keep it on the low key.
I remember that, bro. You didn't even tell Marlon.
Yeah, I couldn't,
yeah.
bro.
Put him
I
on.
couldn't, yeah. I couldn't let him know.
So,
All right, bro.
so Cesar, we love to play a game with our guests about like midway through the episode. So we have a game for you here. It's called Red Flag or Just a Preference.
Bet.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a statement, okay, and you're gonna say whether that's a red flag or that's a reasonable preference. You know?
Yeah.
Is that a red flag or is that
Okay.
okay? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so start it off. They still follow their ex, but swear it's not that deep.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's like one of the top red flags, bro. Like, okay, why are you following your ex? I mean, I get it. You guys maybe ended on good terms, bro. But like, you in a whole new relationship. You should like leave totally that in the past, bro. So that's top tier, like red flag.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So do you
I
think
agree.
do you think you're gonna unfollow Embreigh?
That's a hard question. Nah, I won't.
I see what you did there, bro.
Nah, I won't unfollow Embreigh. But that's just like, bro, come on. Like, we're both influencers.
Come on, man.
like,
What's this hypocrisy?
we're both
But they're still
influencers.
both
like,
standing
no,
on
no,
good
yeah.
terms.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was crazy,
question,
bro. I'm
next
not gonna
question,
lie, bro.
Okay, they text all day, but they never hang out. Oh wait, you text all day with them, but you guys never link.
Never link. Like
Like, hang
okay,
out.
Like, hang on.
have you guys ever, or are you guys in
Yeah.
a relationship?
Or talking?
no.
No, let's say this is talking stage.
Talking stage? I mean,
Like they're a little
Okay.
bit. Hey, let's hang out. Oh, like they're just making
Flaky?
excuses, kind of.
Oh, making
but they're
excuses.
still talking to you like they want to hang out.
okay, I say that's okay. I mean, maybe like here and there they could just be making excuses not to hang out, but I feel like you could just catch on to that, bro. If it's like every single time, you catch on to that. But if it's just like here and there, and like, cause I feel like me personally, if they just kept telling me like nah, then I would get the hint that maybe like they don't want to hang out, bro.
I'm very like I put in minimal effort. Like if you say if like you make one excuse, I'm like I'm never asking you to hang out again,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta make the you gotta ask.
Sometimes
me.
you gotta learn the hard way too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
do.
lie.
I learned the hard way when I was like 16, bro. I was, oh my gosh, bro. I don't know how I was like that, bro. But like, I
So-
learned the hard way, bro.
Yeah, I would say that's okay, but I mean, it could turn into a red flag if it's too much.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. So moving on, they say I don't do titles, but act like your partner.
That's okay. I feel like okay, you're acting like my partner. We're still doing like relationship stuff, like we're out, you know, like all that stuff. You know what I mean? But like title as in like well, this is not my girlfriend or something.
Yeah,
Like
like are we
Like, they
dating?
don't wanna
Are we-
label. They don't wanna
what-
be your
like a what
girlfriend.
are we type of like.
that. Well, I feel
talk.
like that's okay because people would kind of already know in the public if they see that like you guys are like together all the time and like let's say you're like holding your waist or something while you guys are standing in line to get some food or something, like they would already know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I well, here's the thing. I've just been in that position so many times where it's like,
A gray area.
where it's like, why are we acting like a couple, but we are not a couple?
Because they got someone else. They got a side team
Exactly.
that they don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned the hard way.
I think it's a red flag.
I think it's a red flag.
I think it's a green flag, honestly. I'm just kidding.
All right, and this is why.
It's like an okay flag. Like it's not a green flag and it's not like a red flag.
It's like yellow.
It's like the
in middle.
beige flag.
It's like
beige.
yellow.
It's a beige flag.
Beige flag. All right, that's valid.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. They post you on close friends, but not on the main.
And then
private
like,
story, but not the
oh,
public.
that's tough.
I think, all right.
Red
Actually, that could be a beige flag too, because it's like, I mean, for close friends, like, you're still like showing them off, you know? Like,
Yeah, and
all
it's
that.
like,
and
I feel like it matters more
If
on your
we're
close
like,
friends.
but like, if we're like truly in love, you know, like, I feel like just putting it out there shouldn't even really matter.
It
Like,
shouldn't
this is a
matter.
me and you
I
thing.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it should matter.
I personally like next relationship. I'm not gonna put it on the internet for a minute, bro.
Yeah, that's valid. Me too, Loki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not me.
But the internet kind of ruins everything.
Yeah, bro. Social media ruined romance.
Yeah. Do you believe that social media killed romance?
I do. Wow. I do, bro.
That's deep. That's deep.
It's deep.
Yeah,
that's
that is
steep
deep.
and deep, bro.
That's deep.
They want your location, but they won't share theirs.
Red flag, bro. Red flag, because it's just like, why? Why do you want my location, but I can't like know where you're at? You can know exactly where I'm at. That means you can trust me. But how do I know I can trust you? You
No,
could
that's
be
Braden's
so,
got some experience.
out.
that's so funny that you say that, bro.
Why?
It's just hilarious.
It's just funny, bro.
It's just mad
would you like
humor.
to? Would you like to tell them why it's funny?
You know, I've never really told this on the internet before, but like that could have been potentially, allegedly, one of the issues that I was having. But like, you know, allegedly.
Like, I've also met people who do that, where like they share it with other guys, guy
What?
friends, and like their
But not
girlfriends,
you.
but not your significant
Okay,
other.
And then the
That's
excuses,
big time
and
red
then
flag.
the excuses. Oh, it's for safety.
Well, I mean, if they're on ghost mode on Snap or something, then it's like, okay, that's valid. But if it's like you're sharing it with other people, like especially like guy friends, bro, get out, bro. I'm like, hell no.
I agree with you on that.
I'm not.
Exactly.
That's insane. Yeah. It's sharing it with guy friends and not your man is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That's absurd.
That's pretty.
Okay, they still have dating apps, but it's just for scrolling when they're bored.
All right, bro.
That's a big red flag because what if they come across a guy that like mogs me and then she's like, wait, hold
Yeah.
up, I kind of want him. So it's like, damn.
What if she comes across a guy that mogs me?
Because bro, there's a lot of people out there that are so unknown that are like so majestic, and you're like, oh
That's so
shit, you didn't
Marlon,
even
bro.
see him till here,
There's
bro.
so many Marlins out there. You guys don't even know.
No,
that,
bro, there is.
Marlon's the only famous one, but there's so many Marlins out there, bro.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
It's brutal.
Look at me.
And what if like, what if she's like, oh yeah, I like him, and then they start texting, bro, and he's like low key like hella rizzy and shit too. Then it's like,
It's honestly like,
That
why
is
do you
not
have a
your
dating
girl.
app,
That
bro?
is not your girl,
Yeah,
So I was
bro.
like, why do you have a dating app even on your phone?
No
if we're,
dating
like,
apps,
If
bro.
we're like
just
dating.
but just to scroll, like,
That makes no sense. Why are you scrolling? You got to be looking at me.
yeah, exactly. Like scrolling on TikTok is valid, like whatever you do.
Yeah,
your thing,
yeah,
but dating app, bro, come on.
Okay. They post, I wish I had someone on TikTok. They post all that lovey-dovey stuff like, oh, I need a man, or I need this. But they say they're not ready in real life.
They just don't want you at that
They just
point.
don't want you, bro.
Yeah,
They
bro.
post, I don't know how to like just answer that. They post like lovey-dovey stuff, but
Okay, a better way to put it is like they be reposting. Like if you
Like
go to
the lovey-dovey
By the way, guys,
TikTok?
if you ever, by the way, guys,
bro,
I think we can all attest to this. And if you're watching this, if you ever want to know if a guy or girl that you're talking to, you ever want to know anything about them, how they're feeling, what's on their mind, what kind of things they like, see if their morals align with, just go through their reposts.
Yeah,
Except for
dead
mine.
Go
ass.
through their reposts.
Mine are totally not who I
Go through
am.
their reposts.
valid.
But yeah.
Or Gavin's. Or
I
Brandon's.
mean, I don't really know. Like, no, actually, that's a red flag, straight up. Because if you think about it, if they're like reposting, like, oh, maybe like some like sorry ass shit, like I can't find a man and stuff, and then like they come across a man and you know the guy likes her, treats her right, maybe he's attractive, and she's like, yeah, this is my type, but she's not ready for a relationship. But she was just saying how she wanted a man.
Yeah, how are you posting this stuff?
So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't like that.
Dude, make up your mind.
Yeah.
All right. They're still besties with their ex.
Besties with their ex.
But like they
Like,
swear
they be hanging
it's
out?
just friends. Like we're just friends. Yeah, like they hang out and stuff. But they're just friends.
Hell
Red
no.
Hell no.
Yeah, big red flag. I feel like I wouldn't.
The flag is.
How do you
burning
even
red.
like trust her at that point?
Yeah, that's 0%.
With someone you're once in a relationship with.
Yeah, that's cooked.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I feel like that's just kind of insecure of you to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because like if you really,
No.
I mean like if
Hey,
you're
I'm insecure
confident,
then, bro. Cause like, hell no.
right here.
if you're confident in yourself, like why would you even be worried about that?
Yeah, no, bro. You keep doing you.
yeah. See how that gets you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. See how far that goes.
Okay. They tell you you're not like the others on day 3 of talking.
That's valid.
That's not a red flag.
Well, it's just like, okay, day 3 of talking, if you guys have already hung out, then it's like, all right, bet, like, you know me then. But if it's like,
What? No, you don't.
no. If you already hung out and you guys are like,
3 days, bro?
yeah,
You know
3
it's
days.
been
What if
3
you hung out
days?
what if you hung out
Dude,
3 days in a row?
I got pizza
You
with
know me.
her. I swear she's the one, dog.
Bro, we hit David
Dude,
Buster's.
the way she was talking to me, she's not like the others, bro.
I mean,
She's different.
but it makes you, it like kind of hypes you up. It makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, that's what they do it on purpose. That's
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did to manipulate you.
But then, like the next day, they're like, low key, like I'm not ready for something. Then it's like, bro, you just told me I was
so
the
that's
man
a
for
red
you.
flag.
I mean, it don't be like that for me
Yeah.
though. It don't be like
All right,
that.
bro, we get it. You need to be nerfed. You're like,
No,
you got
bro.
the hair sauce, the secret sauce.
I need to
like-
be buffed, bro. I need to be buffed.
Yo, I feel you on that, bro. I gotta get jacked.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just trying to get jacked for a long
Bro,
time.
I'm like a professional weight gainer, so if you ever need tips, like let me know.
All right, well,
Wait,
so
we got one more. We got
I
one
want to
more.
ask a few fan questions because we got to wrap up. So I want
Okay,
to
I'll
ask
just,
a few fan
ask
questions.
one more question, and we'll get to fan questions after.
That's a great idea. We could do that too.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Okay. So last question. Okay. They delete text messages between you and them. Like, let's say you're on Snap, they'd be like deleting it,
Yeah,
turn it
red
on
flag.
vanish mode.
Red flag for sure. Because, bro, think about it. Let's say they're just with a guy, right? And they're just like, she has an outgoing personality. And the guy's like, oh shit, like, I'm kind of into this. They wouldn't know she has a boyfriend because, like, you're not there. Like, I'm sure, like, in a relationship, you have their name with, like, a heart or something, at least, to show, like, this is your man's or this is your girlfriend. But it's just like, yeah, like, they wouldn't even be able to know.
Yeah, that's true. It's also like, what if they're deleting the messages with you because they have a man, and you're the one that's like sliding in. You don't even know.
Yeah, that's cooked,
There you
bro.
go.
But
home
they're like,
wrecking
man
without
goes
even
through their
knowing.
phone or something, so they'd be deleted.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine you went through your girl's phone and you saw Cesar Mendoza on her Snap.
Yeah, you better run, bro.
brutal,
bro. All right, I'm gonna ask 3 fan questions because I got some good ones. The first one is Cesar. Aspen asks, "What's your type?"
Ooh, okay, diving right into it. Alright, this might just sound like goofy, but like me personally, I don't have a type as long as they're like good personality, right? Good personality, that matters, bro. Like I don't care what anybody says. They can have the prettiest face, but their personality is whack, bro. So on out of here. But like, honestly, I prefer blondes. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer blondes. Shorter than me, of course, shorter than me. Like I swear, bro, I would never get with a girl
How tall are
taller
you?
than me.
Like 6'7"?
Yeah, like I think I'm like last time I got measured, I was like 6'5", 6'5",
Wait, how tall are you actually?
6'5".
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
The next question is,
Why are you so short?
sorry, I'm finding one that's not about fucking Embreigh.
Oh, by the way, like I will still get with a brunette. It's just like a preference. I'm just saying.
There's no way.
Okay, Cesar. The next question is, oh, Cesar. The next question is buzz question mark.
Buzz?
Would you get like
Buzzcut.
buzz cut?
Hell no.
Never?
Never, bro.
Not in the cards
I'm too
for
scared.
Cesar.
I'm too scared, bro.
Okay.
That's insane, bro.
The next question,
Damn.
last question is, if you could have any car, what would you choose?
All right. So like, bro, this is gonna sound so basic and so like, what are you talking about right now? But like a Honda Civic Sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I like the hatchback look.
If
The
you could have
hatchback
any
look is
car,
low-key
that's the
tough.
car you'd pick?
Okay, wait. Any car, probably like a McLaren. I don't know what type of McLaren, but like right now, if I were to get a car, bro, like with the amount of money like I have, I'd probably get like a Honda Civic like sport.
That's clean, bro.
Is it
That's
like the Type
They're
R?
nice
Like
cars.
the ones that are like.
Yeah, the Type R, the one that has like the
Yeah,
red like
yeah, yeah.
emblem. and
Yeah,
stuff.
those are clean, bro. They're also like reliable.
also
they get good
fast,
gas mileage.
bro.
They're
Yeah.
decently fast. Yeah.
Wait, they go fast.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
they're Type R's. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty
They're
quick.
fast.
Yeah.
They're turboed, right? Type R's.
But like dream car, bro, probably a McLaren. Is there like a McLaren PT? Is that what it's called?
P1.
P1. That is P1. That's what.
Hey,
I
Cesar, I have one last question for you. Okay, one last question, just some advice question. What do you think is the best way to slide back in with your ex-girlfriend?
Best way to slide back.
Like, if I was to slide back up with my ex, like, what's the best way to slide in?
Wait,
Like a
I'm gonna
happy
ask you a
birthday
question.
text,
Did y'all ever have like a song like dedicated, like just you and her?
Like low key, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Boom. Send lyrics.
Okay, bet.
Send
So
lyrics?
if I
Send lyrics.
So if I send my ex right now, if I'm like
Like
I've
a good
been,
lyrics.
I've been crushing on you. Oh yes, I have. I've been crushing on you.
No,
Oh
no.
yes, I have. Like
Go
ahead.
into Apple Music and share the lyrics. Because if you type that shit out, you're gonna be like, what are you talking about?
okay,
If you
bet.
share the lyrics,
So
I bet.
So just like take a screenshot of the lyrics, send it to her.
no, there's like a share button. that
Wait, you
like
use Apple Music or
Yeah.
Spotify? Okay.
What if you were to use Spotify? Like, what's the method?
Well, you're
Screenshot
cooked.
Same thing.
You
Oh,
can screenshot.
okay.
Okay.
You're cooked. You're cooked.
You could do that, or you could low-key just like, if you see her in person, bro, just like, look, I've been missing
Start
you.
singing to her.
Look, I've been missing you.
All right, Cesar, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Yeah,
We
of course.
appreciate it. Listen, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thank you once again. We appreciate you so much. Braden, Cole,
Yes, Gavin. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and if you're still watching up until this point, comment. What
Comment.
do you want them to comment, Caesar?
what should they comment?
What
if they made
emoji,
it this
Caesar?
far?
What emoji? Let
What
them know.
emoji? The celebration emoji.
Okay. So
Celebration
confetti.
emoji. Comment down
the
below.
confetti,
and
yeah.
we
Yeah.
will reply
Confetti
to you 100% guaranteed.
All right. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.